Alright, Michigan Maynard here. There's been a little bit of talk about like quick toppers for Broncos. Y'all talking about snaps and making your own, and them soft toppers are nice, but they're a little pricey. I mean, I don't know, just trying to save bucks where I can. I mean, fuck. There's my beast, drive it all year, so you know I'm not a fucking cheap ass because I build, modify, and fix that motherfucker all the time. So, I mean, I ain't no cheap ass punk, but you know, I did it a couple different ways. I used a topper I got from free, cut a hole in the top, most of the frame, knocked the glass out, tried some shit with some snaps and whatnot. It just so long to get that fucker put on, man. When the rain comes, you know, it's sun shining and, you know, them weather fucking guys. I wish I had their fucking job because they're never fucking right. I could fuck some shit up and, you know, oh, shit, my fault, you know. But anyway, you know, it just took so long to get it on there. Shit was getting wet, whatnot. And then it was a little bit hard. I mean, not hard. It took me a minute to figure out, I guess, to get the snaps not to leak where I drilled and bolted through the fiberglass top. So I was thinking, you know, and one day I was out there working on it, and a semi went by with a big old fucking tarp on it. I'm like, huh, look at that. Now, went to Walmart. They didn't have what I was looking for. Went to my local hardware store, and what they had was double-sided sticky back Velcro. And I like fucking Velcro. I'm telling you, that's some good shit right there. Here's some leftover pieces I got. Just sticky on both sides. You got the hook side. Here's a piece that's still all stuck together. It's got both sides to it. So, went and bought 2 rolls of that. That was like, shit, man. I think it was like 12, 13 bucks. Bought a little bit of paint, smooth, clear paint. 1 can of that. And I bought a tarp for like 20 bucks. I don't even think I paid 20 bucks on that motherfucker. But anyway, got it big. I think it was like 10 by 12, 9 by 12, whatever. So, I took that old topper I had and I cut that son. Cut it all off. I kept this part and went from here right around and over. And I kept all this bottom piece. Now remember the glass was knocked out and I cut this son of a bitch straight across there to utilize all the bolts. So I have a bolt down, I guess you would call it frame, right? So then all along here and up and around, I sanded that all smooth. And then I painted that black paint on there so the Velcro would stick real good to it. I let it dry real good. And then I roughed it down with some Scotch-Brite. And then I stuck all the Velcro where I wanted it to be. Okay? So it was still stuck together. And then what I did was when I rolled the tarp out over the top of the whole fucking thing, rolled the tarp out over the whole top without the topper on here. And I got a roll bar right there, so that kind of helped. And I overextended past the door to about yay. So I definitely still had enough at the back to do what I wanted to do. And then I closed the door on it, on both sides. And then I rolled the tarp off, laid it all on the roof. And I had my sticky all on the topper, my Velcro. Now I didn't expose the other sticky side that the tarp was going to stick to yet. Okay, so what you got to do, you know, is you got to kind of start with the door spot and get up kind of under there, pull it down the sides of your truck so you got plenty past the bottom of your topper frame and your topper, you know, to be able to, you know, I had like, I think, yay far down-ish or so, maybe it was a little farther, and then you kind of peel off the sticky, so the sticky's exposed, I guess, and you kind of press the thing on as you go. Round over the top one way, round over the other way. Then you grab it on the outside, kind of pull it taut, and use your other hand and kind of pull out from underneath it, pull that plastic off that reveals the sticky, and kind of pull the tarp down this way. And then you kind of work your way around, and you pull the tarp down tight on this way and this way. But you got to kind of somewhat tack the other side down a little bit, or you're just stretching the tarp over and it gets up all wrinkled and fucked up. I went through that, went through a couple tarps. So I guess it got a little bit more into it. But final product is, you know, I've had a tarp now on this same tarp for 4 years, three years. Now at first, what I did was for the back where there's no part of the topper where the glass goes up and down, right? I made a bar that bolted underneath here, and it was an angle iron piece of aluminum, and it went straight across, bolt to the other side. Well, then I had this weird little gap in here, and the rain would come in when you're going down the road. As you can see in the video, I just stuck a fucking piece right to the fucking thing. It's been there for as long as I've done it. Just stuck it right on there. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? It's just there to, you know, I know some of you guys are going to go, oh, dude, you stuck that to the fucking body in the finish. Well, yep, sure did. It fucking works great. Keeps the fucking rain out. Now you think, well, Velcro, how tough is that? And I thought the same thing once I got it done. I put that fucker on there. I went down the fucking road as fast as the fucking thing would go. Buried the speedometer, I don't know, fuck, 120. Probably not that fast, you know. These fucking things don't do that. But that fucker didn't go nowhere. It's a little noisy. And, you know, it's not like $400 or $500 top where you drill into the thing, you know, use their snaps. I mean, it goes on like under 2 minutes. If it's raining, your fucking shit's on there and your shit ain't getting wet. And also what I had when I just cut the big hole in the top of the topper was rain was coming in underneath that part and coming into the back seat onto the people there and in the cab, especially like when you're going down the road, water would trickle in and, you know, it's just a pain in the ass. But here's the topper that I used. It's cold out here. As you can see, I painted that glossy paint too. Scotch brighted that fucker up. This is just where I store it in the winter. Out of the way, behind the camper. You know. Sorry, ain't got a fucking good video for you on that deal. But, you know, fuck, it's winter time. I had a good video. I just can't seem to find that sumbitch. I don't know. I had a couple of phones since I did it. It's been 4 fucking years. They got trashed, videos lost or whatever. But, you know, I'll do a demonstration video fucking when it warms up and I get that topper off there because I got a topper holder. I might just do 2 videos at once. How to do the topper by yourself once you make the holder, and then how do you put the fucking thing on in the rain. Be a better video because then I'll be able to explain a little more and show you exactly how it went. But, you know, once you're done, you know, you'll have all this tarp hanging down here and hanging down there. Then you just take a razor, because your Velcro is right in here. You just take you a razor and just walk along the topper line, all the way around. Cut off the excess, fucking toss it in the garbage. One fella on there was talking about stitching and whatnot and into the bends and the crevices, you know. I mean, I tried that. But getting something to hold on this way with tension that comes up and around and over, because I got that roll bar in there, which also works to keep the topper, you know, keeps your back seat open and your whole back part open when you got that roll bar. I don't know if you can see it through here, but I got pictures of it on there. You got that roll bar on there keeping the topper, you know, tarp high enough so people can sit in there and your shit don't get wet. But, you know, that's why I went on the outside. Plus, with stitching, if you're stitching some fucking thing in here, you're still going to get the water falling on here flat. Water's going to find a way. It's fucking nature. It does. Water finds a way. Fucking make a dam. It'll find a way. Destroy the dam. Go around it. Whatever it happens. But anyway, then your water will still trickle down into your cab and get your cab wet. Now, I like some things wet, but not the inside of my fucking truck, I'll tell you that. So that's why I went on the downside. So water here that might seep through is just going to run down anyway, and who gives a fuck, it's on the outside. So I'm getting a little crazy with the buttons there, sorry. Well, that's kind of how I did that. Just a quick video for now. Sorry, I can't find the other videos. Like I said, I've had a couple phones since then. You know, I should be a little better about saving videos somewhere else so I don't lose that shit. But I don't know, it doesn't bother me to film another one. I'll get a better video of the hard topper off and then the other topper, tarp topper on there. It works real good. Like I said, I've had it like 4 fucking years now. Or 3.5, 4 years, whatever. That's how I did that. It'll be a better video coming later on.